Hi, this is Matt from tracyandmatt.co.uk, and this is the HTC Touch. Now, the HTC Touch is probably one of the hottest topics around at the moment. So we thought we'd do a quick unbox, quick tour of the device prior to our overall review. As you can see, the box is not actually your normal HTC presentation. It's sleeve design, which is unusual, and a nice black inner box. The flap on the front is actually magnetic, opens up, and inside we can see the presentation of the device, which is really rather nice. Headphones side by side, the device itself. Pull the device out and we'll take a look at that just in a moment, and have a look what else we get there. And if you can see there, just underneath, there's the 1GB micro SD right underneath the device, so we'll take that out too. Headphones, I don't know how they're going to come out. Oh, they come out here. Okay, and these look like your average HTC headphones, which they are, although the button and volume control is slightly different to normal. It's sort of shiny and so on, you know, standard EXT USB or enhancement USB, whatever you want to call it, connector. What we have in the box is a small pouch. Inside the pouch we have stylus. Well, I think it's probably a spare stylus. The battery, which is 1100 milliamp hours. The soft covers for the headphones, and obviously the pouch itself there. Underneath we have a getting started guide, and looks like a few CDs with active sync and so on. Let's just take a quick look. There's a screen protector, which you don't always get with HTC devices. You used to, but not so much these days. A few manuals, and international warranty cards and so on, so nothing terribly exciting there. And finally, under this side we've got your USB to mini USB and mains adapter. So just push that to one side and take a look at the device itself. Really quite thin and small. No battery in it at the moment, but even so, it's extremely light. Take the touch flow label off the front here. One of the first things that first strikes you about the device is that the screen is actually completely flat on the front. There's no bezel or anything around it, which is really quite nice. There's soft keys either side, which are tiny little soft keys, and the D-pad, which is itself rather small. Loudspeaker at the top for your calls. Let's peel that off. Your stylus slides out at the top here, he says. There we go. And it is a full size, well, I say full size, it's not an extending stylus, it's a fixed, which I quite like. Power button on the top. Slider for volume control on the side. Bottom is where you've got your USB socket. You've got a button for camera. Okay, the back pops off like so. Battery goes in there. There's this flap here that opens up. That's a little bit tricky. And in here is where you put your micro SD and your SIM card. You can actually get that open without the back off, but it is a lot easier to open with the back off. Put the battery back in very quickly. Put it back on. Even with the battery, and the device is extremely light, and you probably see that it's very thin. If I just grab my i600, you can see the difference in size there. It is quite a bit smaller. Compare it like that. And my i600 has got the extended battery on it, and it really is probably about the same thickness there. Width, yeah, it's not much in it. It's possibly fractionally wider than the i600. but yeah, really quite nice there. I'll just grab another device that you all will be familiar with. There's the M700. Quite a bit smaller than that, quite a bit thinner. Yeah, about the same width. Much lighter. This is the M700, pretty light, pretty heavy by comparison. So that's really the device itself. I'll do a power up and play with it very shortly, and we're going to get a review online. But that's your quick tour. I'll speak to you again soon.